partial manifestations. How do they happen and how can we stop them? That's what we're going to talk about today. Amanda here from createyourfuture.co. So today we're going to talk about partial manifestations and how they show up and how you can actually get the full manifestation. So if you haven't already subscribed, definitely subscribe. Hit the bell icon below because I do put out new videos every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Each one of them with the intention that you're going to be able to change something and create something wonderful in your life. So let's get right down to it. So partial manifestations. So somebody sent me an email and she had a few interesting partial manifestations. So she wanted to share them. And so the first thing is she set the intention of her father telling her that he had won the lottery. So in early December, her father came to visit her. He had tea and turned to her and said, "I won the lotto." And she said, "I was so incredibly shocked." Then he laughed and said, "It was only $14 though." So she couldn't remember if she had, if it had been the specific amount of money that in her visualization or not. And so basically, yes, it was a manifestation. She did intend that her father would win the lottery. Now, okay, maybe she didn't visualize the it being $1 million. That would cause a partial manifestation, or something else may cause a partial manifestation, like the disbelief that, somebody could win the $1 million. So we want to watch what beliefs that we have because they will create partial manifestations. Okay. So our intentions have to work within our beliefs. Okay. So as an example, let's say that, I've got Jerry, okay, and I'm dating Jerry and we're friends with benefits. And I have the belief that, Jerry, only wants to be friends with benefits with me. And then I make the intention that Jerry, wants to be in a relationship with me. What's going to show up is he's going to want to be in a relationship with me, but only as friends with benefits, because the fact that he can make, he's got a commitment issue is going to block the commitment part of it. Okay. So our intentions have to work in between what regular beliefs that we have. So we can either work within those beliefs or we can change them. So when you get a partial manifestation, that's gold. It's like, now you know where your block is. Okay. So if you say, look, I intend to win the $1 million lottery, right? And then you only win $20. Okay. Hold on. Now you've got to focus more on the amount and the belief around winning that amount. Okay. Same thing with, you intend for Jerry to call you and say that he absolutely loves you and wants to be with you, but he calls you and he's just talking about video games. Okay. Well, now obviously you have no block with him calling you, but there is a block with which, what he's saying to you about loving you and wanting to be with you. So you're going to have to focus your efforts in that area to change those beliefs of yours, to open the door to Jerry calling and saying that to you. Okay. So, our intentions, they go out, and our subconscious mind will always take the path of least resistance. Meaning if you give it too many roadblocks, then, you're going to get very partial manifestations, and they're going to be quite wonky at some points. Right? Because it's got to etch through. And sometimes we have so many subconscious beliefs that block it, it doesn't even manifest at all. Okay. So again, the best thing to do when you have partial manifestations is to, like I've said this many times, is to create a list of all of your doubts around that and change them into positive intentions. Like seriously, dump them out and change them into positive intentions. Read that list a few times a day. Like get them out and switch them over, and then keep reading the positive intentions over and over and over again. And, a lot of times shifting your perception on it is, a really quick way to get past a limiting belief. Like for instance, I had a limiting belief that, somebody didn't want to be in a relationship with me because they've had a bad, baggage in a bad relationship previously. Well, one day I sat down and I thought, well, you know what? I've had bad relationships. I still want to get into another relationship. And I was like, wow, you know what? They probably do too. So, sometimes just thinking it through and asking ourselves if that belief is actually really based in fact, or, if it could possibly be, any other way. And some of the beliefs you can change that quickly by just, rethinking it and thinking it completely through. So anyways, yes, that's how partial manifestations are created. They're created by our beliefs that are limiting. So our limiting beliefs. Sometimes we have so many blocks, our intentions don't get through. Other times we only have a couple blocks, which will bring us a partial manifestation. Okay. So again, use the partial manifestation to your advantage and, you know, see what showed up, be happy for that. And what didn't show up, work on changing that belief. Okay. Anyways, that's my video for today. Thank you for liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. You guys are all amazing. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.